guys, it's Joselle and welcome back to my channel. So I'm currently in class right now and I gotta film this as fast as I can because we have a break, but hopefully I can finish filming this in my break. But anyway, it's Joselle, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing well. Today I want to talk about how to go natural in 2021. It's 2021 and we're still in a parallelogram, so people are still inside. I feel like this is a really good time to go natural. I actually got this video idea from Simply Lay. She's here on YouTube. I love her channel. Please subscribe to her channel down below. She asked for some natural hair tips, so I said I'm gonna put that video out. It's been 5 months since that comment, but you know what, better late than never, you know. So I have my hair out here. I did some cornrows and it looks cute. I just trimmed my hair. So if you'd like to see that video, I'll link it up here in the card so you can go ahead and watch that. I got 10 minutes left of this break, so let's get into it. Now my first tip on going natural is to understand that there is not one way to be natural. You can do it however way you want to. You don't have to be heatless. You don't have to straighten your hair to stay natural. I started growing my hair out in 2015 and I cut it 2017. Me too, when I first went natural, I thought that there was these things I had to do for my hair to grow, but a lot of those things you really don't have to do. I'm planning on doing a video talking about things that you don't have to do as a natural, so stay tuned for that video. There's not a specific way to be natural, but there are so many different ways to be natural. So find out the way that is best for you and do that. My next tip on going natural is to figure out if you want to do a big chop or if you want to transition. Now what's a big chop? A big chop is basically you just cutting off all the damaged ends, whether the damaged end is like heat damage, color damage, or if it's relaxed ends. So decide whether if you want to cut it off and just start fresh or if you would like to grow out your hair. When I decided to go natural, I decided to grow out my hair because I was just too nervous to have short hair. Now, I kind of wish I would have just grown it out from the beginning, you know, just shaved it all off because it would have been nice to see what I look like with a short haircut and to watch it grow from the beginning. But everyone's journey is different and my hair is flourishing, so it's okay. But, you know, I keep checking to make sure I'm on mute because like it would be so embarrassing if I wasn't on mute. Figure out whether you want to do a big chop and just cut it all off or if you would like to transition. And just know that if you do decide to transition, it is kind of a struggle. Like, it is hard to deal with natural roots and then relaxed ends. So if you do decide to transition to natural hair and just grow your hair out before you cut it, just know that it's going to be a bit of a challenge to do with 2 different hair textures, but it is definitely worth it. So once you have decided whether you want to cut your hair or transition and cut it later, then you should start to educate yourself on natural hair. Natural hair is different for everyone. Like I said in the beginning, there's not one way to be natural. Don't dwell on your hair type because what really matters is porosity and density. Learn the difference between density and hair thickness. The strands of your hair could be fine, but you could have a lot of those strands. I don't know if that makes sense, but just learn about hair density, hair thickness, and hair porosity. I'm still trying to figure out my porosity. I think I have low porosity, but then I follow this one hairstylist on Twitter, but like they're saying that like low porosity doesn't even exist. I'm like, what are you talking about? They're saying that a lot of people aren't even really low porosity. Like, you think you're low porosity, but you're really not. So I'm gonna have to figure that out because I think I'm low porosity, but I really could not be. Just look up some YouTube videos on porosity and learn about it. Next, you need to learn the terms. Learn about deep conditioning. Learn about co-washing. These things aren't really
here. Nothing so right. Some more of that. I think we are all here. Are you ready?
I have to go, so I will be back whenever I finish class. Class is over. Let's get back into it. Yes, learning about terms. So when you become natural, there's a bunch of terms that are gonna come at you, like deep conditioning, co-washing, gels, all these things. So get acquainted with these terms, these different kinds of products you can use. A deep conditioner, when to use it, how long to use it, the best kind of deep conditioners you could use. Co-washing too, a clarifying shampoo. Just take the time to learn about different terms and different products that you can use. Not only like products from different companies, like from Shea Moisture or Carol's Daughter, but like specifically like a deep conditioner, what that means, what that does, and why you should be using it. And so once you have fully gone natural, all the relaxed ends are off, all the damaged ends are off, this is the time for you to research products. Learn about protein treatments, when to use a protein treatment, how long to use a protein treatment, if you even need a protein treatment, because a lot of people who use a protein don't even need a protein treatment. You do not need expensive products to be natural. Natural hair does not have to be expensive and it does not have to be hard. It really doesn't. If you want to use expensive products, go ahead. That is your money, that is your life, that is your hair. Do that. That goes with skincare products too. You want to buy expensive products, buy them. That's your money, but you don't have to buy them. I feel like when it comes to being natural, a lot of new naturals feel as if they have to buy expensive products to have natural hair, and you really don't. You could get products from the Dollar Tree. You get some cheaper products that are like less than $5 and be natural, and your hair will thrive. Honestly, you do not have to be out here buying Olaplex. Isn't that like a really expensive one? Olaplex is great from what I've heard. It's really great, but like you don't need it, and that's like the important thing, is that you don't need these expensive products. Long story short, you do not have to buy expensive products to be natural. So just learn about products, learn about ingredients, learn about what your hair does need and what it doesn't need. My next tip is to learn about protective styling. Protective styling is basically what it means. It protects your hair. I had my hair in cornrows the past couple days, and I took them out today for the video. Protective styles just protect your hair. Get used to doing some protective styles because they really do protect your hair. And my last tip for being natural is to just enjoy it. Like I said, natural hair does not have to be hard. You do not have to struggle. You do not have to cry about it. It does not have to be hard. It can really just be so easy. I feel like we've really been conditioned to think that our hair is unmanageable, that our hair is supposed to be hard, it's supposed to be a struggle to do our hair every day, but it really doesn't. It really does not. So I think, though I already went through all my tips, I think what's really important is to first get rid of any kind of ideas or thoughts that you might have about natural hair, that it's unruly, it's so hard to do, and it's supposed to be painful and all these things, because it really doesn't have to be. When you find the right products for you and you learn about your hair, it can be so easy. Yes, it can be a lot of work. I do think it's a lot of work sometimes, but it doesn't have to be painful. It doesn't have to be a struggle. You can really learn to love doing your hair. And so though it takes a long time to do it sometimes, actually no, like it doesn't have to be long either. You don't have to be in the shower for 2 hours washing your hair. If you've already been natural for a while, or just watching this video because you want to, there are some things that you could be doing for your hair that you don't need to do. That's just wasting more time. Things that you could just cut out. Things that you just don't have to do. It's just taking so much time.
So I'm not saying that I've never taken 2 hours to wash my hair, because I definitely have taken a very long time. Also not saying that I've never cried about my hair, because I'm pretty sure I have cried about it before. I'm just saying that like it doesn't have to take 2 hours to wash your hair. That's not what you should expect. Like there are different ways that you can cut back on washing your hair for a very long time. There are ways that you can make it go faster. There are also ways that you can just learn how to do your hair so it doesn't feel like a struggle so much. So just saying that it doesn't have to be a struggle. Like it's not supposed to be this hard. And I feel like sometimes it's just like the mentality that we may have, thinking that our hair is supposed to be a struggle, and it's really not.
I think that's all I have. Hopefully this was a long enough video. I don't know, but if you have any other questions, please comment them down below. I might have not talked about everything that I want to talk about in this video because it's been a long day. I had 2 classes today, so it's been kind of hard to remember exactly everything I wanted to talk about. But if you have any questions, please comment them down below and I'll answer them. Again, I hope this is really helpful. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow me on all my social medias, and I will see you next time. Bye!